In the mosaic of life, each of us holds a piece that's unique, a story untold, and a journey yet to unfold. Have you ever stood at the crossroads of your own existence, pondering the path less traveled, the path that whispers the promise of what could be? Imagine for a moment the vast expanse of possibility that lies before you. It's not just a question of where you stand, but rather where you're headed. How often do we limit our gaze to the immediate, the comfortable, the known, rather than daring to envision a life that stretches beyond the confines of our current reality? Consider this. The essence of our being thrives not in the comfort of the shallow end, but in the depths of the vast ocean of potential that lies within us. The key to unlocking this reservoir of untapped promise, boosting your self-esteem, embracing the courage to not lead a small life. It's about recognizing that the boundaries we perceive are often the very ones we impose upon ourselves. The question then becomes, are you ready to expand your horizons, to elevate your view, and to see beyond the limitations that have held you back? Self-esteem is not just a reflection of who you think you are. It is the cornerstone of what you believe you can become. It's about shifting from a mindset that says, I am limited, to one that proclaims, I am boundless. It's about moving away from the shadows of doubt and stepping into the sunlight of confidence. But how, you might ask, do we embark on this transformative journey? How do we cultivate a garden of self-belief that flowers into actions, dreams, and ultimately the reality we desire? The answer lies not in the seeking of external validation, nor in the accumulation of accolades, but in the nurturing of our inner world. It's in the quiet moments of self-reflection, in the choices we make each day, and in the small, consistent actions that build the edifice of our self-worth. It's about setting sail on a voyage of self-discovery, armed with the compass of self-awareness and the map of personal growth. To not lead a small life is to embrace the fullness of your potential. It's about seeing each day not as a repetition of the past, but as a canvas for creation, a new opportunity to paint with the vibrant colors of your talents, passions, and dreams. It's about understanding that the size of your life is not measured by the square footage of your living space, but by the expanse of your imagination, the depth of your compassion, and the height of your aspirations. As we embark on this journey together, let us hold fast to the belief that our lives are not predetermined scripts, but works of art in progress. Each decision, each step forward, is a brushstroke on the masterpiece of our existence. And in this process of becoming, we find that boosting our self-esteem is not just about elevating our self-image, but about empowering ourselves to architect a life that resonates with purpose, meaning, and joy. Imagine standing before a mirror, not just looking at your reflection, but seeing beyond it, seeing the depth, the potential, the incredible journey of growth that lies within you. What do you see? How do you measure the worth that stares back at you? This isn't just about the reflection in the glass, but the reflection of your very essence. The foundation of self-esteem is not built upon the accolades we gather from the outside world, nor is it about the fleeting moments of praise. It's something far more profound, far more enduring. It's about the dialogue we have with ourselves, the silent conversations that echo in the chambers of our minds. Do these whispers uplift you, or do they pull you into the depths of doubt? Consider for a moment the incredible power of belief, the belief in oneself. This isn't a simple matter of thinking you can achieve a task or reach a goal. It's the bedrock upon which every step of your journey is grounded. It's the voice that whispers in the fiercest storm, I am capable, I am worthy, I am more than my circumstances. This belief does not come pre-installed. It's cultivated, nurtured, and fiercely defended against the onslaught of negativity that life sometimes throws our way. Now ask yourself, how does one cultivate such a belief? How do we lay the foundation for a self-esteem that stands unshakable amidst the trials and tribulations of our lives? It begins with understanding that self-esteem is an inside job. It's the product of our thoughts, our actions, our choices. Every decision to step out of our comfort zone, to face our fears, to embrace our failures as lessons rather than defeats, contributes to the edifice of our self. Consider the power of personal development, the relentless pursuit of growth, not for the applause of the crowd, but for the satisfaction of the soul. It's about setting goals that challenge us, that push us to stretch beyond our perceived limits. These goals are not just markers of success, but milestones of personal evolution. Each achieved goal whispers to our inner selves, see what you can do. And what about the role of adversity? It's often in our lowest moments, in the heart of our struggles, that our true value is forged. Like steel tempered in fire, our character is strengthened in adversity. It's easy to feel good about ourselves when the sun is shining and the path is smooth. But the true test of self-esteem is how we hold ourselves when the path disappears and the night closes in. Do we crumble under the weight of our challenges, or do we stand tall, knowing that within us lies the strength to overcome, the resilience to bounce back, and the wisdom to learn and grow? Let's not forget the importance of the company we keep. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who uplift us, who see the greatness within us even when we falter, is crucial. These are the mirrors of our better selves, reflecting back at us not just who we are, but who we have the potential to become. They remind us of our worth, encourage us to aim higher, and support us as we journey towards our best selves. In the end, the foundation of self-esteem is built on the daily choices we make. To be kind to ourselves, to pursue growth with relentless determination, to face adversity with courage, and to surround ourselves with people who enrich our journey. It's a continuous process, a lifelong journey of self-discovery. As we stand before the mirror, let us choose to see the infinite potential that lies within. Let us speak to ourselves with kindness, nurture our spirits with the pursuit of growth, and arm ourselves with the resilience to face life's challenges. Remember, the journey to high self-esteem begins with a single step of belief, a step of action, a step of resilience. Imagine standing at the crossroads of your life, where every direction promises a journey, yet one path that often goes unnoticed is the road to a small life. Now, you might wonder, what does it mean to live a small life? It's a life filled with missed opportunities, unchased dreams, and potentials left unexplored. It's where the fear of failure outweighs the zeal to venture beyond comfort zones. But why do some choose this path, knowingly or unknowingly? And more importantly, how can we steer clear the pitfalls that lead us down this less fulfilling road? A small life begins not with a lack of dreams, but with a hesitation to pursue them. It's nurtured by the voices that whisper, "It's not possible," or "You're not good enough." These are the voices of doubt and fear that reside in us all, yet they only gain power when we lend them our ear. The first step to avoiding a small life is to challenge these voices, to question their truth, and to dare to believe in the vastness of our potential. Consider for a moment the grand tapestry of human achievement. It's woven from the threads of individuals who dared to dream big, to take risks, and to embrace failure as a stepping stone to greatness. These individuals didn't possess some secret formula or magic potion. What set them apart was their refusal to succumb to the pitfalls of a small life. They understood that on the other side of fear lies a world brimming with possibilities. But how does one start this journey away from a small life? It begins with a single step, a step of faith. Faith in oneself, faith in the journey, and faith that the seeds of greatness lie within waiting to be nurtured. The step is followed by action, for dreams without action are merely illusions. Action is the bridge between potential and achievement, between what is and what could be. Yet taking action is where many falter, caught in the snare of procrastination. Procrastination is the silent thief of dreams, the hidden pitfall on the path to a larger life. It whispers tomorrow, when the only time that truly exists is now. To live beyond a small life, one must embrace the present moment, seize it with both hands, and act with a sense of urgency. For in the end, we will not regret the failures of trying, but the hollow regret of never having tried at all. The journey away from a small life is also paved with the stones of lifelong learning. The world is a vast library of knowledge, experiences, and wisdom waiting to be discovered. Those who choose not to explore this library, who close themselves off to new ideas and perspectives, inadvertently choose the confines of a small life. Lifelong learning is the key that unlocks new doors, reveals new pathways, and lights the road to personal and professional growth. Moreover, the company we keep can either anchor us to a small life or propel us towards a larger existence. Surrounding ourselves with people who inspire, challenge, and encourage us is crucial. They are the mirrors reflecting our potential, reminding us of what's possible when we dare to break free from self-imposed limitations. They are our allies on the journey to a life that's lived fully, deeply, and meaningfully. In the quest to avoid a small life, one must also learn the art of resilience. The road will undoubtedly be strewn with obstacles, challenges, and setbacks. These are not signs to turn back, but to push forward with even greater resolve. Resilience is the muscle that strengthens with use, and each challenge overcome is a victory on the journey to a larger life. As we venture forth, let us not forget the power of gratitude and generosity. A small life is often centered on the self, but a life of significance is built on the foundation of giving back. It's in the acts of kindness, in the sharing of our talents, and in the lifting of others that we find the true essence of a fulfilled life. Gratitude grounds us, reminding us of the beauty in the present, the lessons of the past, and the promise of the future. Have you ever considered the incredible power of setting the stage for your own growth? Imagine your life as a grand theater where every act is a chapter of your journey, each scene filled with opportunities for growth, learning, and transformation. But how does one set the stage for such profound growth? It all begins with the realization that growth is not a destination but a journey, not at a moment but a continuous process. The foundation of setting this stage lies in the cultivation of an environment that nurtures growth. It's like preparing the soil for a garden. It requires effort, patience, and a commitment to nurturing the conditions under which growth can flourish. This environment is both internal and external. Internally, it involves cultivating a mindset that embraces change, seeks out challenges, and is resilient in the face of adversity. Externally, it involves surrounding yourself with influences that inspire, challenge, and support your growth journey. One critical element of this environment is the company you keep. Just as a single candle can light an entire room, surrounding yourself with people who embody the qualities you aspire to can illuminate your path to growth. These individuals act as mirrors, reflecting back at you the potential you might not see in yourself, pushing you to stretch beyond your perceived limits. They are your mentors, your peers, your sources of inspiration, who challenge you to rise higher and reach further. Yet setting the stage for growth is not just about the company you keep, but also about the personal philosophies you adopt. Your philosophy towards life, towards failure, towards success, shapes the trajectory of your growth. Consider, do you see failure as a setback or as a stepping stone? The answer lies in the philosophy you choose to adopt. Embracing a philosophy that views failure as an integral part of the learning process sets the stage for a journey of continuous growth and improvement. Moreover, growth requires action. It's not enough to simply desire growth. One must take deliberate steps towards it. This involves setting goals that challenge you, that push you out of your comfort zone, and that drive you to acquire new skills and knowledge. But remember, setting goals is not merely about achieving an end result. It's about who you become in the process of striving towards those goals. The discipline, the resilience, the skills you develop on this journey are the true rewards of setting and pursuing challenging goals. Another pivotal aspect of setting the stage for growth is embracing lifelong learning. The world around us is a vast ocean of knowledge waiting to be explored. Committing to a journey of lifelong learning means staying curious, seeking new experiences, and being open to new ideas. It's about understanding that no matter how much you know, there's always more to learn. This mindset not only enriches your life, but also ensures that you remain adaptable and flexible in an ever-changing world. Yet what often goes unspoken is the necessity of making space for growth. This involves letting go of old habits, beliefs, and even relationships that no longer serve your growth. It's about decluttering your life, both literally and metaphorically, to make room for new experiences, relationships, and ways of being. Just as a gardener prunes a plant to encourage new growth, sometimes we must prune our lives to set the stage for our own growth. In setting the stage, it's crucial to also recognize the importance of patience and persistence. Growth is rarely linear. It's filled with ups and downs, successes and setbacks. Patience allows us to weather the storms, to remain committed to our growth even when progress seems slow. Persistence ensures that we keep moving forward, taking one step at a time towards our goals, even when the path is uncertain. In the grand theater of life, where every moment is a scene in our ever-evolving story, have you ever paused to ponder the setting of your own life's play? The environment in which we spend our days, the atmosphere that surrounds us, how does it shape our thoughts, our feelings, and ultimately our destiny? This brings us to a pivotal question. How can we cultivate a positive environment that not only nurtures our well-being, but also propels us toward our grandest dreams and aspirations? The essence of cultivating a positive environment begins within the vast landscape of our minds. Just as a gardener tends to his garden, removing the weeds and planting seeds that will blossom into vibrant flowers, so too must we tend to the gardens of our... It starts with planting seeds of positivity, thoughts that uplift and inspire, and diligently weeding out negativity, those invasive thoughts that threaten to choke our ambitions and dim our inner light. But cultivating a positive environment extends beyond the confines of our own minds. It involves creating a physical space that reflects our aspirations, a sanctuary where peace and productivity can flourish. This means surrounding ourselves with symbols of our dreams, be it pictures, quotes, or artifacts that remind us of where we're headed. It's about creating an atmosphere that speaks to our souls, telling us, yes, this is where growth happens. This is where dreams come to life. Furthermore, the company we keep plays a crucial role in the quality of our environment. Just as a single drop of ink can cloud a glass of clear water, so too can the presence of negativity cloud our perspective. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who radiate positivity, who challenge us, who believe in the beauty of their dreams and encourage us to chase ours, can transform our environment from a barren wasteland into a fertile field ripe for growth. Yet cultivating a positive environment is not a passive process. It requires active engagement. It calls for us to become architects of our own experience, crafting moments that fill us with joy, engagement, and purpose. This could mean dedicating time to hobbies that ignite our passion, pursuing activities that bring us joy, or simply taking moments to bask in the beauty of the ordinary, finding magic in the mundane. In this pursuit, it's crucial to acknowledge the power of gratitude. Gratitude is like sunlight to a plant. It nourishes and it heals. By actively practicing gratitude, focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we cultivate an environment of abundance. This environment, rich in positivity, becomes a magnet for more of the same, attracting circumstances and opportunities aligned with our highest. But what about the inevitable storms, the challenges and obstacles that life throws our way? Cultivating a positive environment means learning to dance in the rain, finding lessons and opportunities for growth amidst the challenges. It's about maintaining a positive outlook, not as a denial of difficulties, but as a testament to our resilience, our capacity to find hope in the face of adversity. Let us not forget, cultivating a positive environment is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It requires continuous effort, a daily commitment to nurturing the conditions that allow our spirits to soar. It's about making choices, moment by moment, that align with the kind of life we wish to lead, the kind of person we aspire to be. As we draw the curtains on this conversation, let's take a moment to reflect on the environment we're cultivating in our own lives. Is it one that nurtures our growth, our well-being, our dreams? If not, remember, the power to change the script, to reshape the setting, lies within our hands. We are the playwrights of our own lives, the gardeners of our own souls. Let us then cultivate with care, with love, with intention, creating an environment where positivity blossoms, where dreams take flight, and where our spirits find the freedom to soar to the greatest of heights. Let the act of cultivating a positive environment begin now. For in this beautiful endeavor, our most vibrant lives await. Have you ever stood before a mirror, gazing into your own eyes, and asked yourself what it is that truly fuels self-esteem? It's a question that echoes in the chambers of our minds, often going unanswered. Yet the key to unlocking this enigma lies not in the reflection we observe, but in the actions we choose to undertake. Taking action, indeed, is the ultimate boost to self-esteem, a profound truth that, once embraced, can transform the very fabric of our being. Consider for a moment the feeling that surges through you when you accomplish a task, no matter how small. There's a certain magic in ticking off a box on your to-do list, isn't there? This sense of achievement, this burst of pride in your own capability, is the cornerstone of building a fortified self-esteem. It's a clear testament that action is not just movement, but a declaration of personal power and competence. Yet the journey to action is often barricaded by the twin guardians of fear and procrastination. These sentinels of the status quo hold many captive, whispering tales of potential failure and disappointment. What if I fail? What if my efforts are not good enough? These questions are the shackles that bind the spirit of action. But what if we chose to see beyond the guardians? What if the question we asked instead was, what if I succeed? Breaking free from the paralysis of analysis begins with a single step, the decision to move forward despite the uncertainty that lies ahead. It's about embracing the belief that the act of doing in itself is a victory. Every action taken is a stone laid on the path to self-improvement, a step away from the shadows of doubt and into the light of self-assurance. The beauty of taking action lies in its simplicity. It doesn't demand perfection or grandiose achievements. It merely asks for progress. It's found in the daily disciplines, the small choices we make that, over time, add up to monumental transformations. Whether it's choosing to speak up in a meeting, starting a new fitness regimen, or simply committing to reading a few pages of a book each day, every action is a building block in the construction of a healthier self-esteem. Moreover, action becomes the antidote to the poison of self-doubt. With each step taken, the voices of negativity grow fainter, overshadowed by the evidence of our capabilities. It's a cycle of positive reinforcement where action breeds success, success breeds confidence, and confidence breeds further action. This virtuous cycle is the bedrock upon which a robust self-esteem is built. In the theater of life, we are both the playwright and the lead actor. Every action we take is a line in the script of our journey, a contribution to the story we choose to tell. The narrative of self-doubt and hesitation is one we have the power to rewrite into a saga of growth, action, and self-belief. It's in our moments of decision that our destiny is shaped, and with each decision to act, we cast ourselves as the hero of our own epic. As we draw the curtains on this dialogue, let us step forth from the audience and onto the stage of life with a renewed commitment to action. Let the applause at the end of our performance not just be for the roles we played, but for the actions we took, the obstacles we overcame, and the unshakable self-esteem we built. Remember, the spotlight is on, the stage is set, and the only thing standing between you and the ovation you deserve is the action you're about to take. Let today be the day you choose to act, to boost your self-esteem, and to transform your reflection in the mirror into a portrait of confidence, capability, and unwavering self-respect. What does it mean to live a life of significance? It's a question that echoes in the silence of our hearts, a whisper amid the clamor of our daily routines. Is it about accumulating wealth, achieving fame, or is there something more? Something profoundly simple yet infinitely complex. To live a life of significance is to weave a tapestry of actions, decisions, and moments that not only elevate our existence, but also touch the lives of others in a meaningful way. It's about creating a legacy of impact that outlives our physical presence in this world. The journey toward a significant life starts with self-awareness. It requires us to look inward and ask ourselves what we value most, what drives us, and what we wish to contribute to the world. This introspection is the compass that guides our steps, ensuring that each stride we take is aligned with our deepest convictions and highest aspirations. But how do we translate this self-awareness into action? How do we ensure that our lives resonate with the essence of significance? First, understand that significance cannot be measured solely by the scale of our achievements, but by the depth of our impact. It's found in the small acts of kindness, the moments of connection, and the pursuit of endeavors that aim to uplift, heal, and inspire. A life of significance is built on the foundation of purpose-driven actions that extend beyond our own needs, touching the lives of those around us in positive, transformative ways. Embrace the power of contribution. Each of us has unique gifts, talents, and abilities that, when shared, can light up the darkest of places. To live significantly is to use these gifts not just for personal gain, but as instruments of change and beacons of hope. Whether it's mentoring a young mind, volunteering for a cause close to your heart, or simply lending an ear to someone in need, every act of contribution adds a thread of meaning to the fabric of our existence. Moreover, significance thrives in the soil of personal growth. It demands that we continuously seek to expand our horizons, challenge our limits, and evolve into the best versions of ourselves. This relentless pursuit of growth not only enriches our own lives, but also empowers us to contribute more fully to the lives of others. As we grow, we increase our capacity to give, to influence, and to make a difference. Cultivating relationships is also pivotal in living a life of significance. The bonds we forge with others are the channels through which we express our humanity, share our journey, and amplify our impact. It's through relationships that we find support, inspiration, and companionship. By investing in deep, meaningful connections, we create a network of influence that can carry our legacy of significance far and wide. Furthermore, living significantly means embracing the courage to stand for what we believe in, even in the face of adversity. It's about being a voice for the voiceless, a defender of the weak, and a champion of justice and integrity. This courage is not the absence of fear, but the determination to act in alignment with our values, regardless of the challenges or opposition we may encounter. As we navigate the path of life, let us also remember the importance of gratitude and humility. These virtues keep us grounded, remind us of our interconnectedness, and open our hearts to the beauty and blessings that surround us. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles, and humility allows us to receive and appreciate. In closing, consider this: the true measure of our lives is not in the length of our days, but in the quality of our deeds. A life of significance is accessible to each of us, regardless of our circumstances, resources, or past achievements. It begins with a choice to live intentionally, to act generously, and to love unconditionally. In the grand theater of life, where each of us plays a pivotal role, the essence of our narrative is defined not by the applause we receive, but by the impact we leave behind. The journey to a life of significance is a path less traveled, a road marked by the courage to pursue our highest calling, to illuminate the darkness with our light, and to enact change through the power of action. It's a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within each of us, a spirit capable of transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. As we draw the curtains on this moment together, let us carry forth the torch of purpose, igniting the flames of passion and possibility in the hearts of those we encounter. Remember, the legacy of significance is woven from the threads of our daily choices, our acts of kindness, and our unwavering commitment to growth and contribution. It is within the fabric of this journey that we find the true measure of our worth. So, I ask you, what chapters will you write in the story of your life? How will you craft a narrative that resonates with the echoes of significance? The stage is set, the script is yours to pen, and the audience of tomorrow awaits the legacy you choose to leave. Let us step forward with resolve, emboldened by the knowledge that within us lies the power to shape our destiny and sculpt a life of profound impact. The journey does not end here. It is but the beginning. Let us embrace each new sunrise with a heart full of hope, eyes set on the horizon of possibility, and hands ready to build a legacy of lasting significance. The world is a canvas, and you, my friend, are the artist. Paint your masterpiece boldly, and let it stand as a beacon of inspiration for generations to come.